Okay, that was unexpected to say the least. Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It's always an exciting day when I get to react to a brand new artist to me. I'm very excited to do this because the potential and the possibilities are just so vast. This comes directly from Buy Me a Coffee, specifically from Patrick C. Thank you very much, Patrick C. I would really appreciate hearing your reaction analysis of Tout Petit Moineau by the band Igorrr, performed live at Dour Festival 2014. I think it best if you go into the reaction without much research of the band or vocalist, which I have not done, so as to not spoil any surprises. But I will say this, Igorrr is rather experimental musically, and many fans of the group didn't think Tout Petit Moineau could possibly be sung live when the studio version was first released. The song is performed by French vocalist Laure Le Prunenec. Okay, I'm very excited. I'm very intriguing. What a tease right there in that description. So let's dive right into this video. And just like Patrick, if you want your recommendations bumped up to the top of the list, check out Buy Me a Coffee. If you want behind the scenes footage, you want extra stuff, you want more content from me, check out Patreon, also linked in the video description. Here we go. I have no idea what to expect. Oh. Okay. So yeah, I'm still trying to process and figure out what I'm hearing. Very classical, baroque sounding voice, which is really cool. So the vocalist is Laure, and she's got a very operatic style. And that's in the higher notes, but then she went down like into the chest voice, and it was really, really strong and very mezzo soprano sounding, which is nice, really nice to hear because it just shows the full scope of her sound. I still don't fully know what to say or what to expect yet, so let's just keep going and experience this together. put in a trance. I feel like, oh my gosh, there's so much happening. This is one of those pieces that it's going to need a few listen throughs, I think, for me to figure out what's actually going on. But what's really jumping out to me right now is, first of all, the difficulty of those vocals. I know what's going on, but the contrast between the different sounds. So when Laura's singing in that very operatic style, underneath it's like the lights are just going crazy. And even in, when I've done a lot of Nightwish, even with Nightwish, like there's a lot of contrast in that sometimes with the vocals and what the band's doing behind. But this is on another level of contrast and just really, really polar opposites in terms of sound. And then Laura like flips on a dime and does like more of a metal scream kind of thing. So very talented vocalist there. I don't know if she's the lead singer of this group or how you would describe this, or if this is the group. This guy here on his computer that's it. Don't quite know yet. And I rely on you to leave some comments down in the comment section. Interesting. I like it. There's a lot of different sounds happening, and the sounds are good, which is great. Like this would be a cool effect on its own, but the fact that it just sounds really good vocally makes it all the better. But very, very difficult to pull this off, I'm sure. Oh, wow. Jeez. Okay. That was unexpected, to say the least. What a cool way to finish this piece. And very interesting, like avant-garde. I don't really know what's coming next. I don't know what's happening, really. The videography is all over the place. It's a full experience. I can see why you didn't want me to do any research beforehand, because it's way better to go into this not having any idea what to expect. Just makes the whole experience much more fun. So even more contrast towards the end of this like guttural scream, this metal scream, which is not just a scream. You're not just yelling. There's a technique behind it to not shred your voice when you do that. I want to hear that last note again. That came out of left field. Jeez. What's cool about that too, and this is why I'm telling you it's not just a scream. She went wah, wah, in her operatic sound. Dum dee. What do we have to do? We have to resolve that chord to so ti do. Have to resolve that, or else the song sounds painfully unfinished. But she did that resolution in a rock scream, so she was able to provide an actual pitch. Gotta resolve it to this note. Goodness gracious. Yeah, so that's very, very impressive that you're able to do that, as produce a scream like that, but with such an accurate pitch. Brilliant. Was not expecting that. So, okay, I haven't really encountered this kind of musician before on this channel. And that is I don't know what you call it. Maybe there's a term for it. A techno musician, a computer musician. I don't really know what it is, but he's on his computer. He's on a mixing board. He's kind of, maybe DJing is the wrong term for this. I have no idea. This is why I need you to help fill in the information gaps. But really and truly, it is just a different method of musicianship, right? And it's a skill that I'm sure not too many people have, but to be able to manipulate different sounds on the fly based on preset settings and just to manipulate it and to kind of go with the flow. I don't know if this is performed the same every single time. From what I've briefly read, just in the last few minutes, is that people didn't think that a live version of this was possible based on the studio recording. So maybe I'll listen to the studio recording next. But yeah, tell me your thoughts on this kind of musician and how this all plays out, because it's definitely like a fairly new way of making music. This is fairly modern, right? Like in the last 20, 25 years. So there's still developments being made, and I'm just really blown away by the contrast of this whole thing. There was high operatic sounds, there was low operatic sounds. And the reason I say operatic sound is just the technique in which he's using to sing is in the operatic style, right? So there's a lot of vibrato happening. It's kind of more in a headier space, is a little more floated, but then she also can connect to the chest voice, but she's not really doing any belting at all, which is more of a, musical theater pop technique that you would use. What she's doing is more open, classical sounding, but it's very, very unique. I'm so excited about this. This is really, I don't quite know what to think yet. It was similar to a couple of the other groups that I've done on this channel. It took me a few tries to actually hear this and appreciate it fully for what it's worth. But talk about contrast. I mean, exceptional. Okay, I think we're going to end this video there. It was a very, very challenging thing to listen to, but I enjoyed it so much. There was so much contrast. There was so much high-level skill happening in this video that I'm just absolutely blown away. Let's leave the video there. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you want your video recommendation bumped up to the top of the list, check out Buy Me a Coffee. Also check out Patreon, which is linked in the video description. We've got a lot of fun stuff going on over on Patreon, so make sure to check that out and check out some of the videos that are about to pop up on your screen. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.